So here's some fake data on exam scores, and our goal is to draw a histogram. And I'm going to do this by hand just because some of you might want to know how to do it, but 9 out of 10 times, if not more, I'd use software to make a histogram. But nonetheless, let's go through it. So I've nicely ordered the data. So your first step would be to order the data. So that's a check. The second thing to do would be to decide on the number of categories or boxes or bins. So here I'm going to set this equal to 5. Let me rewrite that so it looks a little nicer. And people often call this n. This is for you to decide. But 5 is a typical number, and there are some recommendations you can look in your textbook. So, third is to determine the width of the category. And this is calculated by the max minus the min divided by n. So this will be 89 minus 69 divided by 5. That's going to be 20 over 5. That's going to be 4. So our width is going to be 4. Then our fourth step is to complete this table. So this table consists of the frequency, which is the same as the count, then the category. Let me spell that right. Or bin. So the first thing we have to do is we have to make the category or bin. So I'm going to start with the smallest observation, that's 69. I'm going to add 4 to that. That will make it 73. I'm not going to include the observation 73, so that's an open bracket at the end. Then the next one starts at 73, it counts it there. Then I add 4 to it, that'll be 77. I keep going. I have 5 of these categories, so I'll go from 77 to 81. Then I'll go from 81 to 85. And finally, I'll go from 85 to 89, and I'll have a double closed parentheses there because I want to count 89 there. Okay. So I have to go through this data set, and I have to look at all the observations between 69 and 73. Remember, I don't count 73, so there's 2 here. Remember, I do not count 73. The next category or bin counts 73, and it goes to 77. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 of them there. Now I count 77, but not 81. So here I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 of them there. Then I go from 81 to 85. I do not count 85. There's 1, 2. So there's going to be 2 right there. Then I go from 85 to 89, and there's 2. Now my last step is to draw it. So here's going to be the x-axis. The lowest value is 69, then the next tick is going to be 73, then 77, then 81, then 85, then 89. Okay, so for the first category, there's 2 observations. I'll put 2 right there. Then I go from 73 to 77, and there's 4 of them, so I should be double height. So something like that, I can put 4, the count there. The next one has 5 of them. So let's do it like that. There's 5, then there's 2 again, and then there's 2. So this is the histogram. It resembles a normal distribution, but it looks skewed. So I'm going to say skewed normal. It's unknown if it is normal or not normal. It's not perfectly symmetrical. So for instance, if this was a perfect normal distribution, that should have the same count as 4. But hey, things are random. Would we expect 4 and 4 every single time? Or is it possible that 4 and 3, 4 and 2, for example? So this is a rather small data set. So it seems like it could be a normal distribution, but it does resemble a skewedness to it. Okay, right? So being off by 2 observations, is that due to random chance? Or is it in fact a feature? Okay, feature or bug, right? Okay, so that is the procedure to draw a normal distribution. Thank you very much.